Hello, if you want to see a review of all this stuff, the links will be for them will be in the description below, and there'll be a mega cut at the end of all of them for review together.
So hello, welcome to the final video of this review, and I'm very excited for this one, as we got this stuff new. This is all top of the line. We're not going to talk about the price because prices vary massively for these type of helmets. Mass combos.
But what's the price you got? So we said the price you got for it.
$54.99, and that was with free shipping.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes. It comes as 3 individual parts. I'll start off by talking about the parts I need to put on first, and that would be the goggles. It's very ski goggly.
Very ski goggly. If you want to see a worse mask, you'll see a description that you'll see a link to that for mask you used to have.
Yeah. So Jess can display the other two in a second, but this is my black tinted lens. You can take them out.
It's good to
The clear lens. Pretty standard. An interesting one, but the yellow lens.
It also makes the world look very cool.
I quite enjoy the yellow lens,
It
but
looks orange on camera, but it is yellow.
Yeah.
It goes closer, it looks yellow.
But
Further
the
orange.
black one fits my aesthetic pretty well.
It just looks orange to the action from that.
But without further ado, you just adjust in the back here.
Tom has already found the place for his own head,
Yes, I have previously adjusted this to my comfort level. But yeah, it'll just sit on pretty standard here.
So is it awkward taking some of the stuff off between games or to keep it on during games?
Well, I mean,
Because it's in parts.
I suppose the only thing you'd need to take off would maybe be the bottom mask, but again, we'll talk about that in a second. Just if you pick. I have shot this one to stress test the, lenses. You can see there's 3 shots here from where I shot at it, just to test it.
It's good that it didn't go through that far.
No, I made quite a few shots, but only 3 shots actually left the mark, which I was quite impressed with. On to the big part, the helmet. You can get this in medium and large. This
And of
is
course,
a large.
other colours will be able to find them.
Yes, this comes in black, tan, olive, and multicam.
If you really search, pink, even pink.
Yes, true. The multicam for this wasn't very much fitting with this, so I just got black. This you have to adjust as well. It'll take a little bit of rigging. There's an adjustment point.
Everything just takes a little bit.
Yeah, there's
work.
a lot of adjustment points inside this, and it came with padding that you put in yourself
Makes your head feel better.
just for comfort. So just going to show you this. There is a rail here if you wanted to put a light on the side of your helmet.
Would you ever consider that, or?
Probably not. Then there's Velcro here, so I can put patches. I can put patches on.
Yeah, weird.
the helmet.
Patches on a helmet feel weird.
No, you see it quite a lot, like an American flag or a UK flag.
No, for me it just feels kind of weird to me.
It's a bit strange. But this also works for, you can get like a canvasy cover that you can put over the top of it that changes the color of the helmet. This has a GoPro score, so I can put a GoPro on the front of it.
Some people might see a GoPro
Yes.
video from this.
And elastics just to hold stuff onto your helmet. But the helmet, pretty simple.
Works like a helmet.
Yeah, pretty simple. It does have a slight chin strap, which is nice. Chin strap for me is something new, seeing as I've never had to deal with it before. But the chin strap's not too uncomfortable. I will be wearing a hoodie here just to cover my neck. But we've talked about this before. Easy on, easy off. I've pretty firm on top, and gives decent protection. With the hat, I can cover my ears quite well as well.
And it's even more comfortable. You don't have the because then you have the comfort. What's it called? The things you put inside that.
The memory foam.
The memory foam in
Sponge.
there, and then you also have the memory foam and the hat just very soft for your head.
Yeah. There is a space here for if you were to wear earphones, the big army earphones that you can connect to a microphone. So there is space there, but the
What would your get
Ah,
psyched
100%.
song be? If you had to like pick one song to listen to on those earphones to get you psyched for airsoft.
Oh, to get me psyched.
Get
Oh,
you psyched.
that is a hard one.
Because for me, it's Bad Blood by Taylor Swift. Gets me in the psyched mood.
Heathens.
Heathens is a good
Heathens
one.
has to Heathens. This one, this next one is very simple. It's a standard mesh, just weaved metal. This mask does clip into the helmet, which is very reassuring. There will be a link here with a lovely click on each side.
And everyone be sad to hear this next click. I love the sound of these stuff.
Once I find it. Jess can also help me because you'll just see a little dash. Click. There's two little straps here that will velcro to the back of my head, like so.
It's easy to buy yourself. Just when we're on a video, it's easier to help out a little.
Like so,
Just a little.
just for speed. But this will sit in front.
But as you can, the other one was very
Like
easy to
this.
buy yourself. Just a little fiddly at times.
Yeah.
But when you're
sit
having
like
on your
this.
game, you don't need to fiddle at all. 'Cause it's already on.
This will sit like this. I do sometimes wear a mask underneath this, just for a little extra comfort, because this is cold, and I'm sure if a BB was to hit it, the BB would still shatter and go through, which wouldn't be that nice of a feeling. But it's really down
It also,
to your
it also makes you
discretion.
feel a little more safe.
True.
And you're like, oh, you can see my face, so it's not that safe. When you can't see it, you're like, oh, it's even safer.
But it does give you far enough cover. Here, it does slide down a wee bit for some reason. So I will have to do a little bit of adjustment either on this back bit or the front bit. I am unsure on which, but it will eventually hold just smooth here with, you know, the whole blend. And it also makes communication a little bit easier between maybe some people who are a little hard of hearing. Seeing as you can see your lips, you can have people lip reading you.
It's also very, very good for people who are deaf and can't actually hear, and so you have to you're holding on to your sign so they can then read your lips so they can still hear you, which is a pretty good benefit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that
Seems
and
like the mask you get free at Airsoft when you're playing. So like, if you're like people who are deaf can read lips still, because they can't hear what you're saying, so they can read your lips to understand what you're saying.
it's a lot easier breathing as well, because with some masks you have a lot more coverage. So one, it kind of closes up your voice, so it's harder to hear. And with that, there's also less ventilation, so you can breathe a lot easier in this.
And even the holes are very small, so even if the pellet hits it, it's unlikely to go through it.
Yeah, but with these goggles, which I found way different to the mask that I had,
Can you see better? Or?
full 180 vision, full 180 instead of just two little holes in front of you. See a lot better, and it's also nice to have a little bit of back head protection, because even when you're wearing a helmet and you get shot,
Hear that
Or-
sound?
yes.
That's
not a
how
helmet,
thick that is.
even when you're wearing a
Did you
hood and
feel
get
that?
shot, well, you can feel the hat moving, but even when you're wearing a hood and get shot in the back of the head, you still feel it. But I've tested this, so I have. When you shoot this, you'll feel like a wee ping on the top, but there is absolutely no pain at all. It's like a bicycle helmet type. That's about the weight of it, about a bicycle helmet. It's not too heavy. It's not restricting anything, and you can just, you know, left, right. You can still get your view sight with your gun pretty easily. It's not stopping anything.
So as I always ask in this series, how does it affect your game?
It's improved it massively, seeing as I have more vision with this. It does give me a lot more confidence in my shooting, and the bottom bit is really nice for ventilation. So it is, because I can breathe a lot easier. I be a lot more comfortable in it.
Also, if you had a straw, you could probably just give yourself a little drink for your little bottom.
True, yeah, I
If you had a
could, yeah.
straw,
But
you would need a straw. There.
this also gives me GoPro capabilities, with a little more
a little more ease.
Stability.
Something that feels like it's more designed for it than the
Yeah,
one would have been.
it'll be a lot more stable. So I will be able to get some footage of Airsoft to go on here for you.
And potentially a one first person short film.
Yeah, perhaps. But yeah, this has been the review on the helmet goggle mask combo, also called a fast helmet. Thanks for watching. I've been Tom.
Being Jess.
We will see you in the next one.